Just left the gym, fellas. Almost didn't come to the gym today, man. I was sick as fuck. Yesterday when I got off of work, man, I just went home and just went to sleep. I was just fighting for my life for the past couple days, man. Ever since Thanksgiving, I don't know what I got, but pretty fucked me up pretty bad, especially yesterday. And didn't want to come today to the gym, man. Um, Still feeling like shit. It got a little better, but super exhausted, man. Just not 100% right now. And even though I didn't want to come today, fellas, and I had every excuse, right? Sick, exhausted, don't feel good, no appetite, dehydrated, right? Got off of work, had to work in the morning, right? Had every excuse in the book as to why I shouldn't come to this gym tonight, man. And um, I ended up coming anyway. And I was able to sweat a lot of this shit out, and I feel a little better. But I still feel like shit. Um, and a lot of people would say, man, like you could have just skipped, right? You could have just not came tonight. Could have just took another day off, right? You sick. And I was saying this on my Instagram story, man. Like, it's so easy to do that, you know. It's such an easy thing to do, like just to cop out. And even though I could have done that, fellas, and some people may think this is extreme, but I always think back to like, I always hear my mentor say, and I've been saying now, like, you only get one of these motherfuckers, man. And what I mean by you only get one of these motherfuckers, you only get one of these motherfuckers called life, right? And ever since I joined my mentor, man, it just, every day, it just reminds me that every fucking day counts, man. Every fucking day counts. And yesterday, I didn't really get shit done, right? I felt fucking terrible. I just came home and I went to sleep, right? And it was probably needed to rest, took some medicine and shit. And this morning I felt like shit, but I still got up and went to work just like I did yesterday and finished the day. Um, but I just couldn't find it in myself, fellas, to not come to the gym tonight, to not do what the fuck I need to do, to not record this video tonight, right? I just couldn't find it in myself to skip another day, man, right? It just couldn't, because like every day just means so much, bro. And when I was young, fellas, I used to think I had all the time in the world. I'm 25 now, about to turn 26 in December. But I used to think like, man, I got time to figure it out, right? I don't have to work hard now. Let me enjoy my 20s, right? Let me just chill, play 2K all day, right? I can work this weak ass job and just be content. I can still stay with my mom. I don't have to get up. I don't have to move out yet, right? I used to listen to that shit all the time. Like, I got time. And fellas, I'm coming up on 26, right? And that time I thought I had, it's just getting shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter, man. Like, 26 is still young. But fellas, it felt like a week ago I was 18 graduating high school, right? I had no responsibilities, right? I could always rely on my mother. I would stay on my mother, right? I didn't have to pay no bills, right? All the money I worked, if I didn't have a job, all the money I worked just went to me. I didn't have to do anything with it, right? Could buy what the fuck I wanted. And then fast forward to the age of 26, fellas, life is just completely different, right? And in between that, fellas, it just got to that point to where it went from I got time to, holy fuck, what the fuck am I gonna be? right? What is my purpose? And I struggled with that for a long time. Like, what was I put on this earth to do, right? And as the years go by, I got older and older and older, fellas. The reality started to set in more and more and more that I don't have the time that I thought I had, right? And as I get older, fella, as I get wiser, as I start to learn more, through making this content, through just reading and through just life experiences, fellas, like, I start to realize how much every day fucking counts, bro. Every fucking day counts. And that shit literally scares me into coming to this fucking gym when I'm sick as fuck and I know I don't want to come, I don't want to do it, right? Waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go do cardio before work so I got enough time to get to work on time, right? Even though I don't have to. Meal prepping, eating clean, even though I've already lost 100 pounds and I can just maintain, I can just chill, right? All of that shit, man. It's like, I used to be 260 pounds, fat as fuck, right? Belly hanging over my dick, right? When I was in high school, fellas, I got clowned by my friends for being a fat kid, right? They used to scoop my titties. I used to have man titties. And I remember I was talking to this chick one time and my friend walked up on me and scooped my titty in front of her and she just laughed her ass off, right? Laughed in my face, completely destroyed my fucking confidence. Felt worthless, felt like shit, right? Thought I would always be like that forever. Thought I'd be fat for the rest of my life, right? Walk around with baggy ass clothes that I couldn't even fit, but I was just so fat that I just wanted to hide it. I didn't want nobody to see how big I was, right? And I lived under that shit every day. I lived with that weight for most of my high school life, right? Leading into my 20s, right? And ever since those days, fellas, ever since I really graduated, it's been my mission to get in the gym and get into the best shape of my life, right? And I've ended up losing over 100 pounds, getting a six pack, right? Improving as a man when it comes to finances, right? I don't have trouble talking to chicks, right? A lot of chicks DM me or want to talk to me, right? I've made that transition of improving, and it all started with the gym. You know what I'm saying? And as I get older, as I've learned through the gym, fellas, like, every fucking day you can get 1% better, 1% better, 1% better. And it may not seem like nothing is moving fast enough. It may not seem like you're making progress, right? After a week, after a month, after 6 months, after a year. I remember, fellas, I used to struggle so much. Like, I would lose weight, gain it back, right? I would be like, this shit ain't never gonna work. I'm going, but I'm still showing up every day. I'm still learning how to meal prep. I'm still learning how to count my macros better. Still trying to find better recipes so I can stick to my diet. Still trying to eliminate the bad foods in my life. Still trying to eliminate the fuck niggas that wasn't in the gym, that detoured me, right? Day by fucking day, by day by day, right? I got a little better, a little better, a little better, a little better. And fellas, in 2023 is when I really, really fucking locked in and got into the best shape of my fucking life, right? I look totally different. But here's what most motherfuckers don't understand. That year, I had to sacrifice everything. Every fucking day, I had to sacrifice everything, bro. I had a relationship of 3 years that I had to give it up because we was just going in two different directions. And it didn't end how I wanted it to end, right? In a respectful manner. But it had to end because I knew what it was. We was going in different directions and I had to give it up. I had to sacrifice playing fucking 2K in the fucking PS5 party every day, right? Phone almost died. And I ran out of storage on this bitch. But I had to give everything up, right? And even when it hurt, bro, even when it was painful, even when I didn't want to do it, even when I wanted to put everybody else first instead of putting myself first, right? I remember I was losing weight. I was getting in better shape. And my girl at the time, she was just like, you getting too skinny. You getting super skinny. You getting hella skinny, right? And she would come to the gym with me sometimes, but she wouldn't be on the same timing as me when it comes to the gym, man. And she got to a point to where I was just getting to the next level and she was just kind of stagnant. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of grew us apart. And that was probably one of the biggest sacrifices I had to make, fellas. But another sacrifice I had to make, fellas, when I had to get 2 jobs. Right, I would work my first job in the morning. That was my main job, but I had to get another job. I had just started my business. I was trying to get some money so I can invest in some things for my business, and I knew I had to suck it up and get another job, right? So I started working at Raising Cane's at night. And I would get up in the morning, fellas, be at my first job at 6 a.m., work till about 2:30, and I would get off from Cane's, and I would have that little 4-hour buffer that I can go to the gym, and I would still get my workout in. I would still meal prep, get my meal in, and then I would go from the gym, go home, shower, and then go to my second job and work from Cane's from about 6:30 p.m. to about 1 in the morning, sometimes 2 in the morning on a Friday or Saturday. And I did that shit for the greater part of 2023. And it was the hardest, fucking, most stressful, most tired I was in my life, bro. But I can tell you, fellas, that is when I looked the best. That is when my mind was at its best. That's when I started to move the needle forward. That's when motherfuckers started to leave. That's when I started to get to the next level. But do you think I wanted to work both them fucking jobs? You think I wanted to work 16 hours a day, still go to the gym, still count my macros, still get into the best shape of my life? All that shit took a fuck ton of sacrifice. A lot of you niggas think that this shit is easy. A lot of you niggas think that this shit, you gotta only put in a little effort. I promise you, bro, it takes so much more than what you think. You gotta be able to give up everything for this shit. I was willing to give up everything for this shit. My girl, my friends, playing the fucking game all day, whatever the fuck I needed to give up, I was willing to fucking give it up. I didn't give a fuck no more. I fucking refused to stay fat. I fucking refused to work for another motherfucker the rest of my life. This is why I released the video, the vlog, saying road to 10K a month, right? I'm on the fucking journey. But 10K a month is just the beginning, right? I want to get to a fucking level to where I never have to work for another motherfucker again. And a lot of motherfuckers say that shit, but a lot of motherfuckers don't work like they want that shit. It's cool to say, I want to make 10K a month. It's cool to say, I don't want to work for the man no more. It's cool to say, fuck this job, fuck my boss, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. But a lot of you niggas say that shit and don't want to put in the fucking work. And the difference between me and a lot of you fucking niggas is that I've been putting in the fucking work. And it may not be exactly where I want to be yet. But I'm putting in that motherfucking work like it's coming tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. So when I'm sick, when I don't want to come, when I feel like shit, I get my bitch ass out that bed, put my motherfucking clothes on, go do that cardio, then go to my job, work my job, have the best energy possible, be the best at that, come home, work on this video, go back to the gym, come back and edit more videos. I literally eat, sleep, and breathe this shit, man. And I don't have the motherfucking results yet. But it's coming. It's coming. And a lot of you niggas gotta understand that you may not see the results yet, but it's coming. But you gotta put in the fucking work on a day-to-day basis. You gotta sacrifice a lot of shit. And it's gonna look like ain't nothing coming yet. It's gonna look like you're doing it for no reason. But one fucking day, you're gonna look up And all the motherfuckers that said it wasn't gonna work, all the motherfuckers that called you crazy, all the motherfuckers that said, why the fuck is you in here filming a fucking video in a car in a gym parking lot at 10 p.m. like a fucking weirdo? This niggas all around looking at me right now. Me yelling at the fucking camera, looking at you right now. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. Because I want this shit so bad. And the shit just sound nice to a lot of you niggas, man. Fuck that sound nice shit. I'm trying to live everything that comes to my fucking mind. Everything. But it takes a certain level of fucking work that a lot of motherfuckers not putting in. Fellas, in order to get what most won't have, you have to do what most won't do. That's not just a saying. You gotta live, breathe that shit. Most motherfuckers don't want to record this video at 10 p.m. Most motherfuckers don't want to come to the gym when they sick. I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. And you shouldn't either. Whether you're trying to build a business, whether you're trying to lose weight, whatever, the gym is the foundation for everything, fellas. Everything. If it wasn't for the gym, I wouldn't know how to even think like how I'm thinking right now. But this gym shit it turned into so much more, man. And that's why I be titling that video, Road to 10K a month. I just want to document the journey, bro. Like I'm no different than you, bro. I'm not a big YouTuber, bro. I don't have emotion like that, bro. But I'm working towards it. And I'd rather y'all see me go through the journey than me get to that motherfucking come like, oh, you should have did this, this, and this. I make a lot of mistakes. I still fuck up. I still have my bad days. We all do. Right? But that shit is coming. And I'm gonna work day and fucking night like it's coming tomorrow. A lot of you motherfuckers might see this video and say, damn, I fuck with this nigga and my shit might blow up. Or this video could get 1 view. Either way, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna post another one tomorrow. And you gotta stop giving a fuck about the fucking results and start giving a fuck about the input in order for you to get said result. A lot of you niggas want this want 10K a month, want to lose 100 pounds, 20 pounds in a week, all that shit, but you don't want to put in the work like you want that shit. You put in a little bitty effort for a fucking week and think everything's just gonna blow up. Newsflash, it might take a year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you ready to go through that fucking journey? Are you ready to take this shit as far as you need to take it, as long as you gotta do it, until you get to exactly what you want? I'm ready. Are you? Are you? There's 4 weeks left in 2025, bro. 2026 is coming, and a lot of you niggas is talking about y'all wanted things to change. Y'all want it to be different. What are you doing right now? What habits are you practicing right now before 2026 so that when 2026 comes, you're ready to put in that work? You need to be starting now. Whether it's a fitness journey, mindset journey, reading journey, whatever the fuck you're trying to do, it starts now. 2026 has already started. You're behind. Get to fucking work. And if you are a dude, like I said, fitness is the foundation. If you fat as fuck, and that's the first thing you need to work on. It's the first thing I had to work on. And you want to get to the next level when it comes to your fitness, there's a link down below. Book a call. But don't book the fucking call if you're not ready to work. Don't waste my time nor your time. Because you gotta really want this shit. So if you don't fuck around. But if you think you ready, book the fucking call. The link is down below. But that's the video for the day, fellas. This fucking phone about to die. But even if you book the call or not, lock the fuck in, please. It may take a long time. Oh, fucking well. That's the video for the day, fellas. Peace.